Has this toy been in your room days, months, maybe even years? You always wanted to know how to solve it. Well, today's the day. You can turn this jumbled mess into a completely solved Rubik's Cube. So, to do this, you need to know one simple thing called cube notation. It's really easy, actually. So, there's many different sides, well, 6, really. So, each one has a name. This is the front face, right here, and it's represented by an F. This is the right face, represented by an R. Left face, L. Up face, by a U. Down face, by a D. And this back face, which is right over here, by a B. Just mentioning, you really won't need to know this in this beginner method. Okay, so first thing I need to get onto is the direction of the turns. In algorithms, which I'll get to later at the end of this video, there's each letter, like this is F. If it's by itself and no other symbols next to it, you have to turn it clockwise as if you were facing that direction. So this is F. By itself, obviously. So this is U by itself, D by itself, right by itself, and left by itself. Make sure you don't confuse the left side and the right faces because they're opposites. So this way goes towards you for normal, this way goes away from you. Now, since there's a clockwise, always it has to be a counterclockwise. So that is represented by the letter of the face and an apostrophe right next to it. And I will be representing this actually as F or U or L or R or D prime. So for example, F prime means to rotate it counterclockwise, which is this way. The up face, which is U prime, would look like this. The D face will go like this, which is rotating like this. Okay. And then left face and R face. As I just mentioned, these are opposites, so do not get those confused, okay? It's really important you got that down. So, if you think you got all of these and everything you understood perfectly fine, you should be good, and you can move on to the next cross video. But, as I mentioned before, I have to speak of algorithms. Those are simply a series of moves that are needed to, solve something, like situations. So I'll get on to that later in my next video, the cross.